Okay, so we are here at DJ.Studio, and I've been wanting to do a review, not a review, but I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute because when this came out, the hype machine was just like, it was the hype machine, you know? I mean, you had this company, you know, paying a lot of content creators to promote this. You know, you got to give it to them. They did a really great job at marketing this, and you can't knock them either, right? Because you're a company, you have a new product, you're trying to get it out there, right? So you're gonna do any and everything you can to do your promoting and marketing. And obviously this is a software and it's for the DJ community or those who are trying to get into the DJ community. So you know specifically where you need and how you need to market this. This is a niche, right? But when I saw it, I was like, I'm not quite sure about this. I kept asking myself, who is this for? Because, you know, it uses AI to basically auto mix things, right? AI magic. You could connect this to Beatport, you know, Spotify. You can use it with Ableton, you know, everything, right? And I was just asking myself again, I was like, who is this for? I don't know who this is for. You know, I don't know if this is this for new DJs or is this for experienced DJs? I gotta say this is for new DJs, but I think if it is for new DJs or people who are trying to become a DJ, I think you have to ask yourself this here, right? Is this how you wanna learn how to DJ? If it's for people who are trying to become DJs, right? Is this the way you're trying to learn how to become a DJ? By using AI to mix tracks for you, not understanding transitions, not understanding sounds, not understanding effects, you know, no hands-on, nothing like that. I don't think so, right? Is this for existing DJs? I mean, are festival DJs using this? Are club DJs using this? Are wedding DJs and corporate DJs using this? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. That's just my opinion, but I don't know, right? If we go over here to their channel, this is their channel here, right? You know, they had like, I mean, at least they have a channel, right? So if you go here, let's see here. Last video was 3 days ago, right? Okay, at least they are continually plugging this software that they own, because a lot of times, I'm a web developer by trade, and a lot of times in a web development space, the web design space, specifically with WordPress, you have all of these plugins and themes that are being built by these companies and individuals. They get the hype machine around them, they plug it, the company themselves don't promote their own product, and the next thing you know, once the hype is gone, the product sucks, right? So at least they're like trying to do something here. They're continually plugging videos. I think the more interesting videos is like where Laid Back Luke went over to the Netherlands. This is Laid Back Luke, you know, this isn't like Joe Schmo from like, you know, Hoboken, New Jersey. This is Laid Back Luke, right? Say what you want to about Laid Back Luke, but you know, he is a big time person in the DJ industry, right? They flew this person out to the Netherlands, and you know they paid him some bands. This isn't like 2 or 3 bands, you know, this is a minimum of 10 bands just to bring this guy out here and to promote everything, right? And again, you know, I'm not quite sure who's this for. Now, if we look at the pricing, right? Now, previously, this was $199 for the light version and $500, $200 for the light version and $500 for the pro version. I don't know who this is for. I'm gonna keep saying that, right? And here are some of the features you get. So some of the things you don't get on the light plan are manual transitions and automation. And you also get low quality videos in YouTube, right? You don't have an Ableton connection, you know, repitch audio. You don't have any of this stuff, right? You don't have email support. I mean, how are you just have to go to the community tab and deal with all that ridiculousness, right? You don't get anything, but you do get all these other DJ apps you can integrate it with, right? I'm not, and that's the other thing, right? Why would you want to integrate Rekordbox with this app here? I would think that that integration, it's gotta be, I don't know how they're doing that. I don't know how Rekordbox or even Serato, Virtual DJ Tractor, Engine DJ, you know, they were like, I guess DJ.Studio contacted these companies and said, hey, we would like to integrate our DJ app with your DJ app. I don't know how that works, right? I don't know, right? But the price is dramatically reduced. I mean, the pro version is 70% off. It's $150, right? What does that mean? You got the hype around the app, the DJ.Studio, and then next thing you know, people started buying it. I mean, $400 or $500, wow. And then the sort of sales sort of fell off, and now you have to, like, I guess, cut prices, right? Let's see who some of their artists are. If we go here, Laid Back Luke and DJ Carlo. DJ Carlo, I love his YouTube channel. A lot of times when I need to find out something, I'll go check out DJ Carlo. He's a big time person in this space, has an awesome YouTube channel, the whole nine, right? You think they paid this guy $1,000, one band, to do whatever he's doing? I don't know how much they paid him, right? All I'm saying is DJ Carlo, if you want DJ Carlo as a sponsor for your product, he's not cheap. And Laid Back Luke, he's not cheap either. He's more expensive, right? So where does DJ.Studio go from here? They even have an academy. I mean, that's just basically, tutorials, right? And this is good, right? And again, like I said, DJ.Studio, I don't know who this software is for, but at least they are actually putting content together themselves as a company about their product, right? So you can't knock DJ.Studio for, getting, TikTokers, YouTubers to promote their products, doing sponsorships, right? That's what companies do. I'm not hating on that. I mean, heck, if I had like a product, I would do the same thing, right? You need the hype machine around products like this. But again, I'm not quite sure who this is for. I don't think festival DJs are using this, right? I mean, sometimes, I would watch some videos, and even myself, like when I used to do big gigs, right? I would sort of put my track list together, a couple nights before the gig, or maybe even take a whole week to put it together, right? And that's because I'm doing it live, like in my DJ studio. So I'm touching things. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a dope transition here. No, this is the effects that I want to use at this specific time in the track, right? Or during my beat matching, I want to do this with the EQ or something like that, right? Hands-on experience, right? Opposed to just dropping this stuff in and doing whatever. If you really think about it, right? You can take, previously I used to use Acid. I don't know if you guys know about Sony Acid, but that was one of the first tools I started using to get into my, music production, right? So what I used to do there is I used to take tracks, I used to set the tempo, I used to throw tracks inside of Acid. They would lock the tempo, right? And then I would just create crossfaders, right? At certain times in the track to go from one track to the other, right? And it's just the listening, right? And so that's what I'm guessing this would be used for. It's just like, okay, you know what? Now with the technology, AI can like just do it for you. You put the tracks in, you grab 10 tracks, you throw them into DJ.Studio. The AI magic happens. It figures out the keys. It figures out the best part to, mix together, beat match, and it works again, but do I have to spend, $100 or $150 to do this? Or can I just, lock it up in like GarageBand, lock the tempo in GarageBand and drag my tracks into GarageBand and strategically place them where I want them to be placed, right? So I don't know. So again, yeah, this is a little interesting for me because, again, you can't knock a company for promoting their product, right? You got to do that. You spent money, you have developers, the whole nine, to put a product together. Now you have to sell it. And the best way to do that today is to use some of these content creators, TikTokers, streamers, Twitchers, YouTubers to do it. So they did a great job, DJ.Studio, in marketing this, right? But again, I don't know who this product is for. Is it for DJs that are, like just experienced DJs? Is it for newbie DJs, or is it for people who are thinking about becoming a DJ? And I have to say that I can't see neither one of those categories happening for me. Existing DJs, we're not using this. Newbie DJs, you're getting into like hardware now, maybe even hybrid DJ sets. That's fun, right? And, people who are thinking about or who want to become a DJ, I also think that they want to get into the fun part of DJing with hardware and really tight software that the industry uses, like Rekordbox, like Serato, like Virtual DJ, like Tractor, I don't know about this, right? I mean, remember, I think Beatport had the DJ software, was online. It's just like, no. I mean, we're using Rekordbox, we're using Serato, we're using Virtual DJ, we're using Tractor, we're using Engine. These products have been out there. These products have been updated over time. They work with controllers. They work with, DVS, all that stuff. I don't know who this software is for. I don't know. It's cool. I love the technology. I'm not knocking the technology. I'm not knocking anything about this. I love the technology. I love how they marketed this DJ software or whatever it is. I just don't know who it's for, right? So that's the only thing I'm saying. Well, again, the hype machine, it's the hype machine. And here's the other thing before I go. Not a lot of big DJs or even DJs who most of us watch on YouTube, they weren't talking about DJ.Studio. Some of the reviewers on YouTube who review DJ gear, they weren't talking about DJ.Studio. I don't know. So you have to find people who would do it. You have to find young millennials and Zoomers, DJs who are willing to take bands to, promote this. And that's fine. That's business. Well, there you have it. DJ.Studio. It came. It is here. It's expensive. And I don't know who it's for. Until next time, peace.